Where and how to meet quality women abroad, overseas, if you will. This video is for Western men who have decided to look for women in other countries. In Asia, in Russia, in Eastern Europe, in South America. They have heard men saying there are still a lot of quality women over there. And this is true, you will increase your chances of meeting quality women there. But still, most women should be avoided there as well, okay? Don't idealize the entire thing. Here are a few tips and a few mistakes I've seen men doing over the past 15 years. I've spent, in different countries. Most countries were so-called traditional non-Western countries. So here we go. The first being very obvious, but I've seen still a lot of men, falling in this trap. Don't go into a relationship with a woman you have met in a lady bar, in a hooker bar, a massage shop, or at parties where there are only Western or foreign men and local women, okay? These women are most likely not normal women, okay? They are at least into business, if they are not hookers at all, okay? So, of course, this is very obvious, but I've seen so many men, falling in this trap. Of course, it's common sense, but as they say, common sense isn't that common anymore. Don't go into a long-term relationship with a woman who is basically a working woman, okay? Moving on to the next one. Meet her broke, even though you're rich. Let me explain. If you are well off or if you are rich, if you show from day one, if you show straight away you have a lot of money, you can afford, a very nice lifestyle. You show her an expensive car, an expensive house, you travel a lot. She will be seduced by you, you being rich or being well off, okay? So she will consider that this is you, this is a part of you, and this is the lifestyle you will provide her forever, basically, okay? But this is not always true. Sometimes in life, shit happens and you could, for example, make a mistake, make a bad investment, have a business that fails, and have less money later on, okay? Or even become broke. Of course, the woman you have met when you were rich will leave you because you are not the guy she was seduced by when you guys just met, okay? So if you are rich or if you're well off, don't show it. Or don't show it, in the beginning, okay? Be sure she is with you not only for the money, or you still need a little bit of money, of course, huh? And I'm not saying you shouldn't have money. But she's with you for you as well, for your personality, for who you are. Otherwise, if shit happens later on in life, she will leave you as soon as you don't have money anymore, or as soon as you have, you're facing difficult times, okay? That's the first thing. And of course, if you throw money, at a woman straight away, she will most likely be more seduced by your money than by your personality and who you are. If you are broke or if you are just, an average man, you are kind of blessed here, okay? If you guys meet when you don't have money, and she is a real, genuine, traditional woman, she will help you become richer, okay? By time. She will support you, she will help you, she will be here when you will be working hard, facing difficult times, and you will grow together with her. That's the best. And if later on in life, you become broke or you make a mistake, it doesn't really matter because she was seduced by you when you were broke, okay? So she isn't with you only for the money. I'm not saying you shouldn't have money, at least a little bit, but she's not here only with you for the money, okay? So if you're rich, don't show it. Otherwise, she will be with you for the money most likely, and then you will hear men complaining, oh, I don't know if she's with me for my money or for my personality. Of course, okay? You try to seduce her in the beginning with your money. So your money was a part of the entire thing. So don't show your money too quickly. Moving on to the next one. Be careful with big city women. Big city women tend to be, no matter where you go, even in traditional, so-called traditional countries, big city women tend to be less traditional, tend to be worse wives and worse mothers. Okay, they are used to a fast-paced life. They most likely work. They work, in big buildings. They most likely like to go out with the girls, to have drinks, to go to parties, to go shopping. They are used, to the hustle and bustle of big cities. They like to be around a lot of people, the crowds, the concrete, the traffic jams, the pollution, and so on. Okay, so if you are not into that, if you are a countryside guy like me, and you don't want to spend your entire life in a big city, be careful, because once you want to move back to the countryside, she may follow you for a few months, a few years, give it, a try, but it most likely won't click, okay? Because she will miss her city life. She will miss the hustle and the bustle of the city, and she won't understand you when you will be saying, yeah, but here's a nice place, very remote place in the mountains. Here we have got fresh air. Here we can go for a hike when you want to. I'll go, for a road trip. Here's the sea. Here's the calm. She won't understand it because she's from a big city. If she was born and grew up in a big city, she will be a big city person most likely forever. Okay, so if you are from the countryside, look for countryside women as well. Okay, especially if you want to live in the countryside your entire life. Okay, you could stay, in a big city for a few years. What I've done, I've spent, a few years in big cities, but I wouldn't want to move back to a big city now. I want to stay in the countryside. Okay, so if my wife didn't like the countryside, it wouldn't have sticked, So keep that in mind. Other than that, in the countryside, women are more traditional. As a matter of fact, okay? Even in more traditional countries, for example, in Russia, the less traditional, more Americanized, westernized women are in Moscow, St. Petersburg. They are not in the countryside. If you want to meet traditional Russian women, very good wife material, good mothers, and so on, you have to go to the countryside, to the smaller cities. There you will find wife material. But in big cities, no, they are very westernized, very Americanized. No matter how traditional the country is, okay? The same in China, same in other Asian countries. So keep that in mind. If you are from the countryside, look for countryside women. Okay? And if you are after traditional women, look for countryside women. Be careful with big city women, okay? And last but not least, check her online platforms, okay? So if she has a Tinder, to me, it's already a red flag. Some other men say, no, you're too harsh. Okay, maybe, but if a woman, swipes you like this, like meat, it means she will always have no other options. She will always be comparing you to other men online, just like she's shopping for a car online, or for a dog, I don't know. So be careful with women who have a Tinder. If she doesn't have a Tinder, it's a very good point, okay? And of course, very important, check her Facebook and Instagram pages. If she is that girl who likes to party, who shows her body, her boobs, her ass to the entire world, she is almost nude there, on her Facebook page. She is taking pictures of her, in such sexy positions, in front of a car, in front of a beach, in Dubai, in Miami, or some other fancy, business place, or in front of a swimming pool, near a big house. You know what I think, avoid this kind of women. These kind of women are good for one night stands, okay? For a so-called short time. But these are not wife material, okay? These are women with a lot of sexual experience. They have most likely had a lot of men before you. And you want to have a woman with as less sex experience as you can, maybe 1, 2, 3 men before you, but no more. These women have a lot of sexual experience, went through a lot of shit. They still need validation from other men. They still have to show their body to everybody. They still, are a lot into, materialistic stuff. Avoid this kind of women, of course, okay? So yeah, this was it basically. If this was useful, like and subscribe. Check the links below in the description, and comment below what you guys think. What do you guys think? Which kind of women should you avoid? Some other tips you would like to give to men, Western men who are looking for traditional quality women abroad? Leave a comment below, and that's all for now. We're out. Have a good one.